Dear students, let us start with derivation of work potential for 1D bar element. So the work potential will arises because of three forces. One is body force, the second one is traction force, and third one is point load or concentrated load. Now let us start with the work potential due to body force. So consider a two-noded bar element having displacement q1 at node 1, displacement q2 at node 2. Let node 1 is located at a distance of x1 from the origin and node 2 is located at a distance of x2 from the origin. In natural coordinate system, the node 1 is located at a value of zeta is minus 1 and node 2 it is located at a value of zeta is plus 1. We know that the work potential due to body force for 3D body is given as volume integral u transpose f into dv. This it is derived in module 1. Now replace from 3D body to 1D bar element. So therefore, work potential due to body force for 1D bar element, which is given as line integral, replace volume to the line integral u transpose f, and you replace the dv as a into dx. So again, we know that the field variable u, which is given as n into q, which is equals to n1 q1 plus n2 q2 for two-noded bar element. In matrix form, it is represented as n1 comma n2 into q1 q2. So therefore, work potential, which is equals to, replace the value of u as n into q. Therefore, u it becomes n into q transpose f into a into dx, f into a into dx, which is equals to, you apply the transpose, so n transpose q transpose f into a into dx. On rearranging this, so I will remove the q transpose f into a outside, line integral n transpose into dx. Now for simplification, just replace the Cartesian coordinate system to the natural coordinate system. So in order to replace that, we know the relation between natural coordinate system and Cartesian coordinate system, which is given as zeta is equals to 2 times of x minus x1 by x2 minus x1 minus 1. Differentiate the zeta with respect to x. So I'll get 2 by x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1 is nothing but the length of the element, so which is equals to 2 by LE. So therefore, dx, which is equals to LE by 2 into dz. Now you substitute this into this equation. So therefore, work potential, it is modified as q transpose f into a integration of minus 1 to plus 1. So the line integral in natural coordinate system, it will always lies between minus 1 to plus 1. N transpose into, this is the value of dx. So that is LE by 2 into d zeta. So therefore, q transpose, I will send this f into a inside. So in the bracket, so f into a LE by 2, f into a LE by 2, integration of minus 1 to plus 1, n transpose into d zeta. So this term, I will represent it as f into fe. Therefore, work potential, which is defined as q transpose into fe. So the value of this fe is nothing but body force vector, which is given as a into LE f divided by 2 integration of minus 1 to plus 1 n transpose into d zeta. Also, we know that the shape function for 1D bar element, which is given as n is equals to n1 comma n2. Since in order to simplify the body force vector, we have a transpose. So the transpose of that n transpose, that is nt, which is given as n1, n2. We know that the value of n1 and n2 for bar element, which is given as 1 minus zeta by 2, 1 plus zeta by 2 in natural coordinate system. Now you substitute this into this equation. So therefore, the body force Fe, which is equals to ALEF divided by 2 integration of -1 to +1 in the bracket n1, n2. So substitute this. You apply the integration, you apply the limits. So after simplification of this, we'll get the value of that as 1. Therefore, the body force vector Fe, which is equals to ALEF divided by 2, 1. So this is the body force vector. Now, the second one, that is traction force. So let us start deriving the work potential due to traction force for 1D bar element. Again, we know the work potential due to traction force for 3D body, which is given as surface integral U transpose T into dx. Replace the 3D body to 1D bar element. So the surface, it is replaced as line integral U transpose T into dx. Again, we know that the field variable U, which is nothing but n into q, which is equals to n1 q1 plus n2 q2. This I will write in matrix form n1 comma n2 into q1 q2. So substitute the value of U, which is equals to n into q into the work potential equation. So therefore, work potential, which is equals to line integral. So U is n into q, so nq transpose T into dx. Again, I have to replace the Cartesian coordinate system to natural coordinate system for simplification. So we know relation between natural coordinate system and Cartesian coordinate system, which is given by this equation. Zeta is equals to 2 times of x minus x1 by x2 minus x1 minus 1. You differentiate this with respect to x. So we'll get dx, which is equals to Le by 2 into d zeta. Substitute this into this equation. Therefore, work potential, which is equals to, so the line integral, it will replace us with -1 to +1 n transpose q transpose t, and dx is La by 2 into d zeta. We know that the shape function for two-noded bar element, which is given as n is equals to n1 comma n2. Since in the equation we have a transpose, we just transpose this. So the transpose of shape function is n transpose, which is equals to n1 n2. So the value of n1 is 1 minus zeta by 2. The value of n2 is 1 plus zeta by 2. On rearranging this, so q transpose t Le by 2, integration of -1 to +1 n transpose into d zeta. I will write as it is. Now, n transpose is 1 minus zeta by 2, 1 plus zeta by 2, integration of -1 to +1. You do the integration of this, you will get a value of 1, 1. So therefore, q transpose into t into Le by 2 in the bracket 1, 1. So this term, I will represent it as a TE. Therefore, work potential, which is equals to Q transpose into TE, where TE is the traction force vector, which is given as TE is equals to T into Le by 2, 1. So this is the traction force. Thank you.